Well, folks, it's still Batman week, and that can only mean one important thing: more reviews. We've already taken a look at our top 5 supervillains to wreak havoc on Gotham. Now we're going to be taking a look and rank our favorite Batman from 5 to 1. If you're looking at George Clooney to be at the top of this list, politely get the hell out of my channel. Welcome to Films with Farrell. Enjoy the show. As always, folks, go ahead and hit the like, subscribe, and share button. Stay up to date on all things Films with Farrell, including our special review of Batman due out next week. All right, as mentioned, we will be ranking our favorite Batman from 5 down to 1, from the worst, if you will, down to the best. Coming in at number 5, no surprise here, we have George Clooney, Batman in the Batman and Robin movie. Now, George Clooney, very surprised that he would even take on the role of Batman. I don't know if it's the Mr. Freeze, if it's the knockoff Bane, if it's the Poison Ivy, just a horrible Batman movie to begin with. And George Clooney doesn't do us any favors by taking on the role of the Caped Crusader.
I always apologize for Batman. Let me just say that I actually thought I destroyed the franchise until they brought it back. You know, somebody else brought it back years later.
Just, Coming in at number 4, we have Ben Affleck. Now, Ben Affleck could be a lot higher on this list had he done a standalone Batman movie. Now, he was in the Justice League movies, he was in Batman vs. Superman, and did have cameos in the Suicide Squad. Love Ben Affleck and love him more as a Bruce Wayne figure. I think he's a great Bruce Wayne.
What are your superpowers again? I'm rich.
But would like to see more out of the Batfleck, right? I think he could be a lot higher, but, you know, going to rank him at number 4, still light years ahead of the George Clooney movie.
I did one film, Batman and Robin, which was a, yes. Oh, thank you. This was a disaster.
Coming in at number 3. This Batman is actually in probably one of my favorite Batman movies, and that is Mr. Val Kilmer in Batman Forever. Batman Forever cast absolutely just outstanding. You have Val Kilmer, Chris O'Donnell, Nicole Kidman, Jim Carrey, Tommy Lee Jones, Drew Barrymore has a little cameo in there. Come on. Again, another one that I think is a great Bruce Wayne as well, but I thought Val Kilmer really took on the role of the Batman.
Can I persuade you to take a sandwich with you, sir?
I'll get drive-through.
Coming in at number 2, one of the few Batman to ever play the role more than once, we have Michael Keaton. Okay, Michael Keaton plays that old school, rugged Bruce Wayne type in the 1989 Batman and the Danny DeVito Batman as well, Batman Returns. Good movies, decent Batman. I really thought that the Tim Burton Batmans were a little bit different, great supervillains, but, you know, the Batman, I'm curious to see how Keaton does in the new Flash movie he's in when we have parallel universes with the different Batman, him and Ben Affleck. But Michael Keaton really taking on that 2 spot. And coming in at number 1, no surprise here, Christian Bale's Batman. Just absolute phenomenal job in all 3 parts of the trilogy with him and Christopher Nolan attached to it. He is Bruce Wayne. He is Batman.
Fighting you. I like that.
Then you're gonna love me.
Thought it was just beautifully done. Now, no disrespect, Clooney, Affleck, Val Kilmer, Mike Keaton, you guys have got your Oscars, got your awards, what have you. Christian Bale, Oscar, continuous actor, phenomenal acting. But, I mean, he's playing a superhero, right? He's playing Batman.
Sorry.
Just does an absolute great job at taking on that role, becoming that role, and just all 3 were absolutely beautifully done. And I didn't even really grow up with those movies. I more so grew up in the 90s with your Batman Returns, even the 1989 Batman, Batman Forever, Batman and Robin. So it's not like something that I'm just used to Christian Bale taking on the role. I thought he just blew it out of the water compared to everyone else. I don't know if it was just the directing style of Nolan as well or not, but Christian Bale is the fucking Batman. And just a quick little special here. If we're looking at my top 5 just absolute Bruce Waynes, I have to take Clooney at the number 5 spot. Number 4, I thought Val Kilmer did a great job as Bruce Wayne. Number 3, we'll put Michael Keaton in there again, kind of old school a late 80s, early 90s type Bruce Wayne. Number 2, do think Ben Affleck is a great Bruce Wayne. And he does play Bruce Wayne more than he plays Batman in a lot of the movies that he is in. And still Christian Bale taking home the number 1 spot.
Will you be wanting the back pot, sir?
Middle of the day, Alfred? Not very subtle.
The Lamborghini, then? Much more subtle.
As Bruce Wayne and Batman. Just absolutely knocks it out of the park. Hope you guys enjoyed this. I'm going to go play with my Batman Legos. Get the hell out of here. Really excited to be doing the review on the new Batman movie coming up. So please just make sure you're staying up to date. Again, hit the like, subscribe button. Stay up to date. All things Films with Farrell. Appreciate the love. Appreciate the support. Also appreciate the prayers. We're going into a 3-hour movie with a very weak bladder right now. So God only knows how many bathroom breaks we will be taking.
Boy, you are in for a show tonight, son.
Thanks for the love, guys. We'll see you soon.